Inflation is up 7%. Despite the litany of promises from the Fed about this being transitory, we should all know by now it's going to get worse before it gets better. The only thing we need to do is play defense. As always, consult your financial advisor before getting into any investments. There are a variety of normal defensive tactics for inflation investing, and these include Treasury inflation protected securities or TIPS, small cap stocks, natural resources, real estate, gold. Treasury inflation protected securities or TIPS increases with inflation and decreases with deflation as measured by the Consumer Price Index. When a TIP matures, you are paid the adjusted principal or original principal, whichever is greater. TIPS pay interest twice a year at a fixed rate. TIPS is a treasury bond that is indexed to inflation, where the principal is adjusted to reflect increases or decreases, which never happen, on the CPI. 2, small cap stocks. They say small companies are more nimble and can pass on price increases to customers more easily. I don't really invest in these companies personally, but if you like the risk, this is something that you may want to look at. Number 3, natural resources means investing in raw materials. They have a great track record. From 1973 to 1979, high inflation period. In 1988 and 1991, commodities outpaced inflation. In the period from 1980 and 1984, commodities had a positive return, but failed to keep up with inflation. So they've had a pretty good track record during times like this. Real estate. You can buy a property, you can buy, real estate investment trusts or a REIT. Real estate rents and real estate values tend to rise in inflationary times, which gives REITs a steady cash flow return. Just be careful about the bubbles. Also, real estate yields income only if they rent it out. Buying your home only locks in your monthly amortization rate, so I wouldn't consider a personal home really as an investment. Last thing is gold. Through the years, gold handily outperformed the market. Inflation, REITs, commodities, like other assets, it has its ups and downs, but it's always won against inflation. Bottom line, diversify. Whether you're in a period of sticky or slippery inflation or both, diversifying makes sense. Look at all these assets, consult your financial advisor, and if you like what you see about precious metals, give us a call. 877-646-5347 for a no-pressure consultation. That's 877-646-5347. If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.